cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Once upon a time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna I said my face bump, ass tight, rack stuck up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night, hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a member, let's see, I can party back and all these bitches fuck. It's big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, rockin' back, party back and know you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
Hey, you just entered 1000 Watt Radio. You entered the room. Hit the like button. If you digging what you hearing, subscribe.
And if you really want to help me out, like I said before, like it and leave a comment. Help your boy get into the algorithm.
When you drop in, you'll hear tracks like this. 1000 Watts Radio.
Tracks like this.
And here's an exclusive.
Only on this commercial. Like I said before, like it and leave a comment. Help your boy get into the algorithm.
It's a trap, y'all, man.
We are tribe and we are family, bringing all the info to the YouTube streams. The Shane lady's got a bell she rings when those young 304s do their thing. Betty Red's dropping gems so true, straight from her mama's heart to you. When you listen, you can feel that love. Ain't no distance gonna break that bond up. It's a tribe, y'all. We outside, y'all. Drinks are cold, so let them ride, y'all. Who got the vibe, y'all? It's the tribe, y'all. Raise them up, take a sip, let's vibe, y'all. Magneto's got you thinking deep. While you're drinking, better watch your feet. Make the right move, don't slip, don't fall, or you'll be gone too soon, don't risk it all. This is tribe activities going down, so tell the bartender pour another round. Stories told, the truth is loud. We stand tall, we stand proud. It's the tribe, y'all, we outside, y'all. Drinks are cold, so let them rock, y'all. Who got the vibe, y'all? It's the tribe, y'all. Raise them up, take a sip, let's vibe, y'all. Tribe activity, and it's going down, so tell the bartender pour another round. Stories told, the truth is loud. We stand tall, we stand proud. It's a tribe, y'all, we outside, y'all. Drinks are cold, so let them ride, y'all. Who got the vibe, y'all? It's the tribe, y'all. Raise them up, take a sip, let's vibe, y'all. From the front porch to the neon lights, we keep it real, we keep it tight. Ain't no faking, ain't no lies. It's all love, it's a tribe. From the front porch to the neon lights, we keep it real, we keep it tight. Ain't no faking, ain't no lies. It's all love, it's the tribe. It's the tribe, y'all, we outside, y'all. Drinks are cold, so let them rock, y'all. Who got the vibe, y'all? It's the tribe, y'all. Raise 'em up, take a sip, let's vibe, y'all. Raise 'em up, take a sip, let's vibe, y'all. From the front porch to the neon lights, we keep it real, we keep it tight. Ain't no faking, ain't no lies, it's all love, it's the tribe.
Hey, Kisney, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. If y'all can hear me, salute to everybody pulling up. I'm here. Get your medicine cabinet. YouTube let me in. They let me in. So I'm streaming from two platforms. A Tribe Called Harris. Salute to my other half. 1/3 of a bell, so you're sure to not miss anything. I'm here for a little bit. I was going to make some fire cider. Y'all know what that is. It's a healing concoction. Let me know how my sound. Hubby is working in the background, so if you hear some phone calls, mind your business. I'm just saying. So much fun. I got my butt, but it was still fun. I definitely appreciate the invite. We have subscribed. So, if you're in a Tribe Called Harris chat, #tribe, so Nightbot can be sure to drop your link so we can all support each other. That's what we're about. Support, learning, reciprocity, being kind to one another is quite important when it comes to the tribe. So, be respectful in the chat if you got any questions, if you have anything to add to, what I'm bringing today, be sure that it's all good. We all family. Sometimes you know more than what I know, and whatever I know, I'm willing to share. So join me today. Tom is in the building. Welcome, sir. And in the pot. Hubby usually manages all the buttons and things back here. So Alexander X is in the building. Appreciate you. How you hear about, I'm all about clarity, giving a little bit more, knowledge. This is a session. It's a session of nutrition. I say it all the time. Most of us weren't taught directly a lot of things. We just so happen to learn. And when I look at society's obesity and the increase of diseases and illnesses and autism, I have to assume to some degree it has a lot to do with what we eat. Okay. I'm gonna go off camera real quick. Hold on. I'll be coming to tweak. I don't have to have it on, but I'll have it. Visual is better, right? Hold on, pause. Salute to Cerebro Saturday. Appreciate you, hubby. Thank you. Like sounds nice. Check one. But yeah, that nutrition. A lot of us, like I was saying, society is amazing. What we're seeing today. And I would have to say it's because none of us were really taught how to eat our nutrients. So we're going to talk about this. We spend a lot of time in the kitchen, so I created kitchen medicine cabinet. So here to share. Look, kitchen. Span around. These teas percolating over there. Stuff on the dining room, but slash projector family area over there. Meat, seeds, nuts, protein, and stuff. Got all the options, and this is my chart. Keep a chart nearby, just so I know what's going on. And on the other side of the wall, there's a list of minerals and vitamins and nutrients that's needed for the body and the foods that you can get them from. So try to stay focused on that. So we're going to talk about nutrition today. And we homeschool. So Maddie was doing some independent lessons. She's checking on me now. Oh, yes. You want to come and sit over here and listen to the lesson? Yeah, you can move them. Oh, sure. I have a student in my kitchen. Let's do it. So welcome back to Mrs. She Said's Kitchen Medicine Cabinet. I am your host. I'm your sister. I'm your village educator. Today we're building a strong foundation in nutrition for beginners. Okay, so think of this session as Nutrition 101 for real families, real kitchens, and real living. My mission today is simple. It's pretty simple. Teach you what your body needs. Okay, show you how to nourish your family with confidence. Okay, and help you rebuild your kitchen as your first line of healing. The kitchen should be your medicine cabinet. It should be your pharmacy. It should be your hospital. So what is nutrition? Do you know? What is nutrition? Do you know what nutrition is? Off top, just like a real definition of what it means. Well, we'll start simple, right? Because nutrition it's not complicated. We just weren't taught the basics. We were not taught the basics. Nutrition is the process of giving your body the food and the substance it needs to grow, to repair, to think, move, and thrive. We think just eating to, sustain hunger is enough and it's beneficial because you're full. It's not. It's not. Food isn't just calories. Food is language. It's a language. It's my love language, absolutely, and acts of service. So put those two together. I'm in the kitchen a lot. Don't let this small phrase fool you. So, food, it teaches your body what to do. Your body adapts to the food that you put in it. Nutrition equals nourishment plus energy plus growth plus repair on a mathematical frame. Food becomes fuel and building blocks. Okay? Your body responds to what you eat and how often you eat it. I have a sugar addiction. Okay? We need that's it. Sugar addiction. All right, we need to come together because it's a powerful drug and it's not beneficial to our body, especially artificial sugars in everything. Okay, and our body responds to it. And sometimes we need to reboot, relearn, and repair. You can have it. Okay, you got some water. Make sure you get a bottle of water. If you need another tea, let me know because it's right there. You can just warm it up. Got some hibiscus, red raspberry, clove, and cinnamon. Okay. Soothe it a little bit. It'll balance your hormones. It doesn't raise it, lower it. It actually just balances it. If it's over dominant, low, whatever. So check those herbs out. That's hibiscus, red raspberry, cinnamon, for a little bit of sweetness, and cloves. Help. All right. And on Kitchen Medicine Cabinet, we're gonna learn about all of it. So yeah, you're gonna hear all of that. Yeah, so you can take it over there. You want to put it in the bowl? You put it in the bowl.
No. Let me have scissors.
Ah,
There's only like the tiny bit in it.
put the rattling of the bag. I'm on the chips. Talking about some chips while we talking about nutrition. She had a salad, vegan, healthy cheese, grilled cheese, and a nice tea. Look, that's
No
yeah.
one wants to mind.
Don't mind the crunch crunch. Hey, sister girl. One of my oldest friends is in the chat on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you haven't come over to YouTube, please do. Get your medicine cabinet, as she said, and subscribe. I appreciate you. We're talking about nutrition today, all right? We don't eat just to not be hungry. Like, we eat to support the brain, the immune system, our hormones, digestion, mood, energy, and longevity, especially as busy people, especially as busy parents, caregivers, community keepers. You know, we're busy. So we have to be sure to nourish our bodies properly. Okay. You come down when you're done. You're fine. Thank you, though. That's nutrition. And, you know, short, sweet, simple. Poor nutrition is going to equal fatigue, inflammation, hormone swings, and brain fog, and all types of other stuff. Good nutrition will equal, you know, stable energy, clear thinking, better immunity, long-term wellness. These are our options. Your kitchen can heal or harm you. So those are things to consider when you consider nutrition and what you're consuming into your body and how your body is going to respond to it. Macronutrients. Going into the micro and the macro. So macronutrients, what are macronutrients? I don't know. Some may not know. When you are homeschooling and you have to present certain studies to your child, and I want to give, you know, in-depth study to this part of science and learning biology. So I created it, got all the information, and I'm just presenting it as simple and clear as possible. Macronutrients are the big building blocks. Fuel your body runs on. You need all three, but you need them in balance. Carbohydrates, protein. You need them in balanced. Carbohydrates, the energy source, that's carbohydrate. Carbs are not the enemy. The type matters. So I was eating a lot of empty carbs. It's unhealthy for your body. A lot of processed food, empty carbs. Fill you up, doesn't sustain your body in the way that it needs. Your body loves clean, whole food carbs. Whole foods like organic fruits, vegetables, sweet potatoes, quinoa, oats. Avoid processed sugars, white breads, box snacks. That's the whole grocery store. Box snacks. It's hard to avoid. You know, we haven't been taught to discipline ourselves, self-regulate, show some temperance. These are a lot of the things that I talk about on Shame Sunday with Miss She Said. It's unique. Protein is the builder. Protein repairs tissue, muscles, hair, skin, nails. It keeps your blood sugar steady. Healthy proteins, beans, lentils, quinoa, nuts, seeds, salmon, tuna. Fats. Fats is the third one, the nourishers. Healthy fats do support the brain health, hormones, joints, and cell repair. Those healthy fats are things like avocado, coconut, olive oil, walnuts, seeds. Pick a seed. Pick a seed out. I can show you some. I didn't refill the jars, but we got sesame seeds. That's sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. I don't know. It's sesame seeds. Brown ones. I got black ones too. Pumpkin seeds that need to fill it up. Chia seeds, flax seeds, ladies, flax seeds is amazing for your body. Helps to regulate your hormones. Flax seeds. 2 tablespoons in whatever. Just put it in water and take it in a shot. You know, no, you ain't gonna do 2 tablespoons at one time, so break it up throughout the day. Throw some in your smoothies. Throw it on your salad. You know, after you, whatever you prepare, garnish it with it, especially if you like a little crunch. Chia. That's the chia seed. That's the flax seed. This is good for hair and skin. A little bit goes a long way. You just want to use it for the day. It might last you a week. A tablespoon in a cup of water, boil it. It'll turn into a gel. Use it for your hair. Use it for your skin. Get up. Flaxseed, good for a lot of stuff. And let's not forget the hemp seed. That's your hemp. So with an abundance of seeds. All right, pumpkin seeds are great for your digestion. Best to have in the morning. But look all of those up. Those are your healthy fats. Build a balanced plate. It's hard. We weren't taught how to eat. We weren't taught how to nourish our bodies. So our kitchen medicine cabinet has been created, inspired, influenced by the knowledge that I know, the facts that I'm aware of, the statistics that are evident. It's a suffering, right? Because if our bodies are not getting the nutrients that it needs, longevity, you'll be suffering. And from all the support groups that I have on Facebook, salute to my Facebook friends, followers, 8,000. It's a lot of support groups. A lot of issues. Okay? Menopause, perimenopause, postmenopause, diabetics, endometriosis, fibromyalgia. So to see the distress that we're all in, we got to get back in the kitchen, in my opinion. Kitchen is where we find our pharmacy, is where we find our nutrients, where we get what we need. Okay? Let's build a balanced plate together. If you have access to a plate or something, you know, build it. We're going to have to do that one day. We're going to come together and we're going to build a plate together. So I'll give much notice and preparation and tell you what's on the list, and we'll build it together. How about that? How does your usual plate compare to eating the healthy things that I discussed? Tom Johnson, he said, avoid those frozen foods, y'all. And pumpkin seeds is the best. Absolutely. Good nutrition also protects the body. It does. It protects the immunity of your body. Your immune system is stronger when you give your body the things that it needs. And staying consistent. Staying consistent. And that's hard. It's hard for many of us. we slip back into our poor habits. And it's just honest. I've done it many a times. So, no more going back, because I can respect and understand the results now, and I feel better. So I want to continue and continue to see the progress. So that was macronutrients. Micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, the body's defenders. Micronutrients. These are your superheroes. These are your superheroes. Micronutrients protect the body. It supports growth. It fights stress, helps your systems work, from nerves to your bones. It does a lot. And I don't think we really, understand and have clarity to what these things do for your body specifically. So again, I have charts because I had to educate myself in order to educate this young person more. This is just one. We're gonna go over a couple of these. Okay. My list here has a little bit of everything. Okay. Those micronutrients is the vitamins and minerals. Do you know what they are and what they do? What they do for your body? Let's start down the alphabet. Okay. We got vitamin A. Oh my God, vitamin A. What is vitamin A good for? Your eyesight, skin, healthy growth, boosts immune system, and again, essential for the eyes and the skin. Carrots and greens. Got liver, salmon, eggs, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, carrots again, spinach, kale, mangoes. Do some research, see what other things have that vitamin A in it. Vitamin B, ladies, vitamin B. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a lot of B's. B's complex. It's an abundance. B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, AB9. It's my brother. We always talk about the micro and the macro. And right now we're talking about the micro and the macro of nutrients. All B vitamins. All B vitamins transform into energy, right? They also have unique functions. It's amazing. Okay, so B vitamin, energy, mood. What I have beans, leafy greens, whole grains. But I have an in-depth chart, and we're gonna go over that. B1, pork we do not eat, but pork has B1. Legumes, fish. That B1 is heart, the nervous system function, and neurological development. A lot of us have a lot of nerve issues. A lot of things that didn't tingle before. Tingles now. To the point of distress. The bees, man, has a lot to do with us lacking. B2, liver, milk. I'm assuming cow milk. We don't do cow milk. We make nut milk, coconut milk, almond milk, pumpkin milk. You can use any of the nuts to make milk. You pick one. Walnut milk, all the same process. And we can do that live here. And now we're just talking about it. So B2 is healthy skin, eyes, and again, the nervous system. And those green vegetables. We got liver, milk, and green vegetables for that B2. B3 lowers cholesterol levels, healthy skin, hair, and system. And that system, nervous system. So with B3, you got tuna, you got chicken, brown rice. No white rice, brown rice. You get some B3. B5, healthy nerves system, nervous system, eyes, hair, skin, and liver. So all of these seem to focus on that nervous system. B6, red blood cell metabolism, healthy nervous system, and immune system. Those things are salmon, chicken, and chickpea. For B6, B5, we got salmon, mushrooms, avocados. B7, healthy hair, skin, and nails. Okay, you got the egg yolks, you have nuts, and there's an abundance, an array of different nuts. Beef liver. B9, red blood cell production, prevention of birth defects. The B9 you can find in asparagus, legumes, and avocados. B12 is a lot of us lacking. Whew. Red blood cell formation, healthy nervous system, clams, fortified cereals, and liver. How many people eat liver? I don't eat meat at all. So I have to find ways to get all of that, which is the fortified cereals, and the greens, of course. I eat a lot of greens, fish, brown rice, avocados, chickpea, and nuts. So I'm getting an abundance of that. But it was hard. It wasn't easy to regulate and learn what my body needed versus having a shelf full of supplements and not being sure how to take it when to take it. Possibly hurting myself in the process. So vitamin C is important for immune support. Citrus, peppers, and vitamin C needs, it supports immune function, maintains healthy skin, blood vessels, bones, and cartilage. You can get these from your fruit. Okay, a lot of citrus fruits, guavas, strawberries, green apples, kiwis, black currants, tomatoes, peppers, broccoli, all of these things. So consider these things in your diet. We got vitamin D. Vitamin D focuses on bones, hormones, your main deliverer, sunlight. Vitamin D, the sunlight. A lot of us work in-house jobs. A lot of us have become, is it agoraphobic? You don't want to leave your home, and you leave your home very little. So it's preventing you from getting that direct sun. I mean, one thing I would suggest is find you a window where there's an abundance of sun and sit there for a few hours throughout the day. If you're Caucasian, make sure you protect your skin with some type of sunscreen. But melanated folks, you need at least, I'd say, 2 hours. Let it soak up. Best time in the morning. That morning sun is great. So make sure you guys are getting that vitamin D focus outside. Mushrooms are high in vitamin D. Fortified foods. You got salmon, tuna, liver. Again, red meats. You got egg yolks, cheese, mushrooms, and fortified meat. Look these things up. Check out the things that you would be willing to adjust in your diet, because it's important for your body to get these things. And it stopped at that, but I'm going to talk about some more vitamins, because it's way more than that. Our body needs it. I'm trying in. I can't wait till She said medicine cabinet get to the berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Yeah, I mean, they used to say it growing up, the darker berry, the sweeter the juice, the darker the berry, the healthier. I'm just saying. And it's, just think about the color of it and what it's good for. Blood, circulation, reproductive, men and women. Like, it's some of these things tell you by color, and especially the teas by taste. It tells you what it can do, how medicinal it can be. I just bought some long grain brown rice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we having tacos, some sweet potato fries. I think I need to go get the big carrots so I can make carrot fries. They were really good. I'm not gonna lie. Kitty fries were a little mushy. What are those? Parsnips? Turnips. Any root cut it up like a French fry, man. Some salt and pepper, pink Himalayan salt or Celtic salt, some black pepper. If you like it spicy, throw some crushed red peppers on there and a little bit of oil. Throw them things in the oven. And arrowroot. Arrowroot is a healthy cornstarch. So you coat that before you season it. Coat the potatoes or the vegetables with that first because it'll help give it a little crisp. So it crisps up a little bit. I do eat liver once in a blue moon with a lot of onions. When we was kids, I used to like it. I liked it before they put it in the gravy. So she would make it, and I'm assuming it was beef liver because we wasn't a house full of pork either. I don't remember my mother and stepfather having a lot of pork in the house. Bacon, yeah, that bacon, baby. Sometimes I say yes because I hear the berries protect your cells, and it has a preventative thing for cancer. What I've been finding, brother, all of these things grow out the ground that you can grow, garden, all have some type of medicinal purpose. The trees outside, the things growing out the concrete, the trees have food. There's nuts and things that we can eat off of the trees that we walk past. We have a persimmon tree like off on the next block, a block and a half from us, and the man didn't even know what type of tree it was. So I'm going to go clean that off. Maybe I'll walk with y'all, and we'll do that tomorrow. Go grab some of those off. I might need to give them away because I do have some. They're best ripe. They taste like mango and peach mixed. You heard me. So quite good. Let them get nice and shiny, bright orange, and a little soft, like how you would want a mango, not too hard. So it's good. Chicken liver and beef liver. Okay, I think it was the beef. Maybe I think it was the beef. Let's stop that vitamin D, right? We got vitamin E. Vitamin E supports immune function. It keeps skin and eyes healthy. Foods you can find it in would be like avocados, kiwis, spinach, peanuts, hazelnuts, almonds, almond oil, wheat germ oil, sunflower seed oil, and sunflower seeds. So you can find that E vitamin in those things. The K is something as well that we need. Usually the doctors give you the vitamin D, but don't the vitamin D3 and don't add the K2. It kind of transfers the things where it needs to be. It's kind of like it's guiding train. The D is what we need to absorb everything else, but the K transfers everything. So it's the bone metabolism. It metabolizes bone health, blood clotting, helping wounds to heal. This is a healer. And the K is all green. You find it in kale and broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, mustard greens, asparagus, spinach, kiwis, prunes. Probably put it in a smoothie or something. If I don't like it, I'll throw it in a smoothie. Kind of disguise it with everything else. That's what I've been learning to do. If I don't like it, because avocados I don't like, but I need a lot. I need a lot of it because I don't eat meat. So we got to make sure we incorporate that into my diet, right? Calcium, quite important. Muscle contraction helps wounds to heal, bone and teeth formation. I'm going to get these from spinach, broccoli, okra, almonds, tofu, figs, milk, yogurt, cheese. Where you're going to find your calcium. Iron is important. And when you see your PCPs, be sure to get full panel. Ladies, FSH, LSH, T3, T4. Tell me you want the whole works. Okay? And you want detailed explanation. Let me give it back. Very important. They hand it to you. So everything just looks, good compared to who? Compared to who? Okay? All right. Iron, immune functions. This is in the building. Red Lipstick Vibe. Good to see you. If you haven't been over to Red Lipstick Vibe podcast over on YouTube, please go over and subscribe. #tribe in the chat so Nightbot can Drop your link. It's probably already running in there. Maybe not. But be sure to do that. If not, you got the key. Make sure you drop it on in. Immune function for iron. Immunity needs this iron. Energy production. You ain't got no energy? Probably need more iron nutrients from your food. Red blood cell formation. You can get these from some foods, like spinach, legumes, pumpkin seeds, red meat, liver, sardines, oysters. Guess what? Dark chocolate. Chocolate head. But I was eating the bad chocolate, the box products, hyper manufactured, crazy. Yeah, so wasn't good for me. Edamame, it's like another bean. Legumes have iron. So check out the things that you would incorporate into your diet to make sure you're getting the nutrients that your body needs. Especially as we get older, our bodies is going to tell us that it's lacking. Okay, it's going to tell you by way of illnesses, mood, lack of energy, digestion, gut inflammation, joint pain, the inability to regulate stress, urinary issues, bladder issues, prostate issues. I'm just saying, the list can go on and on. Let's not ignore obesity. This is clarity. This is a clarity moment. Bring some understanding to what we've been doing. Because it hasn't been taught to many of us. For sure not me. Magnesium. Muscle relaxation. Magnesium. Where can we get this from? Energy production. Nervous system function. Our body needs these things. Guess what? Dark chocolate is on the list. Dark chocolate is on the list, y'all. So magnesium we can get from spinach, avocados, legumes, salmon, soy products, brown rice, pumpkin seeds, nuts. Should I say it again? I'm just kidding. We have potassium as well. Also needed for fluid balance regulation. Those leg cramps and stuff you get, probably low potassium. Blood pressure regulation. Yes, muscle and heart contractions. So potassium is needed and necessary. You can get it from beet greens, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, broccoli, salmon, white beans, milk, avocados, bananas, dried fruits, dried cranberries, dried prunes, dried raisins, dried fruits. Enjoying yourself. Slow dry, dehydrate. Getting back in the kitchen will definitely have you doing all the things. Okay. Carbohydrates, healthy carbohydrates, what your body needs. The regulation of blood glucose. Okay, so this is important. We get a lot of empty carbs, and it's hard for the body to regulate that glucose, i.e., type 2 diabetes. It also it's a steady source of energy for the bodily functions. Steady source. The breakdown of fatty acids and preventing ketosis. So the foods you can find these in: sweet potatoes. So the white potatoes, those russet potatoes. Yellow potatoes, red potatoes are preferred. Sweet potatoes are best. Brown rice, quinoa, wholemeal pasta, buckwheat, lentils, chickpeas, beans, wholemeal bread, okay, oats, fruits, vegetables. Sourdough bread is in it. The proteins our body needs, it helps with immune function. Removes essential molecules around the body. So proteins is needed. So I had to learn because I'm not eating any meat. I have incorporated eggs. So I'll have boiled eggs with my salad, to incorporate that and to get the calories. It moves essential molecules around the body. Salute to all the new people popping in. If you're new here, please subscribe. Streaming from 2 channels, Kitchen Medicine Cabinet, me, this is She Said, and we're streaming from a tribe called Harris on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook, so salute to my Facebook family. Y'all come on over and subscribe. I do appreciate y'all's support thus far. Let's learn something and bring some clarity. Sis said, I love the white and red beans. Some dark chocolate. We need to get in here tomorrow. I think we got a day. We might get in here tomorrow. I didn't start the fire cider. But it's a quick recipe, so we'll put that together. And you gotta let it sit for months. We ain't been sick, so I'm good. I should have definitely made it months and months ago because it definitely needs to sit. Those proteins supports muscle contraction and movement, growth and maintenance of cells and tissues. Abruptly stopped eating meat, had a total hysterectomy. What protein was I getting? A little bit of, seeds or whatever was not enough. Carbs, carbohydrates that I needed, not enough. The B vitamins, not enough. K. So, having diagnosis after diagnosis, I said, we're going to learn some stuff. So I'm coming to teach you, right? Growth and maintenance of cells and tissues. You get it in poultry and red meat, eggs, fish, shellfish, lentils, dairy products, tofu, endamine, soy milk, and tempeh. Fats. It's a source of energy. Got to get them fats. All right. Supports the absorption of vitamins, brain development and function, and it helps keep a healthy heart and blood vessels. So the healthy fats that should be incorporated into your diet would be avocados, nuts, nut butters, almond butter. We like almond butter. We just found pumpkin seed butter, but it's a seed. It's not a nut. All right. Dark chocolate is on that list. Salute to the dark chocolate. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, eggs, olives, and olive oil. I eat a hell of a lot of chia seeds, so I get an abundance of that. Sunflower seeds, coconut, I get that. Coconut oil. So you got to incorporate those fats, and those have been hard for me to do. But having these charts help a lot. I think I got those last year on Amazon. They weren't expensive. I thought they were going to be bigger, so I could have it like big on the wall, but they. And okay, so we got those micros, and those key minerals are the calcium for bones, iron for blood, magnesium for stress and sleep, potassium for muscles. So if you're having sleep issues, you might have an imbalance of magnesium. I'm not a doctor. Be sure to see your physician and have these discussions. They do have over-the-counter magnesium spray. I take Geritol. Molasses is high in magnesium, and Geritol has high potency for vitamin B1, B2, niacin, and iron. This is the old school. The elders used to see that at night. It's helped a lot. So pay attention to your body. The kitchen is your pharmacy, the medicine cabinet, and your hospital. Right? We're gonna have an Eat the Rainbow challenge. More colors on your plate, the more protection in your body. We're gonna make it fun. Write down the colors you ate during the week. Think about that. Is your plate a rainbow, or is it full of, orange, brown, nothing green, purple, red, yellow, so many other colors that should be on the plate. Got to pay attention to that. Hydration and healthy habits. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Water is medicine. Water is medicine. Your body is made of over 60% of water. When you're dehydrated, everything struggles. Dehydrate. When you're dehydrated, everything struggles. Your digestion, memory, temperature, joints, skin, and even mood. So hydration tips: drink water first thing in the morning. Warm, preferably room temperature, a little bit of lime. I usually do a few slices of turmeric, a few slices of ginger, a pinch of Celtic salt, a pinch of pepper, and go from there. And I'll probably have 2 or 3 glasses of that before I try to drink anything else. So hydration is very important. Warm water, throw an herb in there, some teas. Drink water first thing in the morning. Keep water by the bed and in your workspace. Keep them bottles of water around you. Middle of the night, you get thirsty. Don't go crack, open a soda. Have some water. She said, yes, I got to work on that. I will go hours without drinking anything. Yes, ma'am. You gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. The body feels it. And then you go to get up and like, ooh, wait a minute. What's going on here? So, add lemon, mint, berries for flavor. When Sean was fasting, I used to put grapes or sliced apples or anything, cucumbers in his waters, just so it had some flavor or something. So, that's a good thing to do. Watch for dehydration signs: dry mouth, cracked lips and stuff, headaches, fatigue, dark urine. There's already water in the toilet. You pee and your pee is dark, you might want to drink some more water. Just saying. You got to pay attention to those signs. You don't want to wait until it's too late. Definitely need to hydrate. So, practice better kitchen habits. And that's hard for most of us. Again, a lot of us haven't been taught. Transforming your kitchen into a medicine cabinet, it's doable. The mindset first, and then learning the tools that you need to create it. This is just a part I love. Taking what we learned and putting it directly into the kitchen. Healing is intentional, not accidental. You can't just do it on accident. It's absolutely intentional. So we try to be that. Kitchen medicine starter stock. Fresh herbs. And if you get an abundance of it, you can separate it in parchment paper, rinse it off, towel dry it, separate it in parchment paper, and use it as needed. Put it in the freezer. Let's see if you're going to use it or you're going to cook it. You want to have it fresh, keep enough that you can have for a certain amount of time where it won't go bad, and go from there. Parsley, cilantro, basil, any of the mints, rosemary, thyme. These things are easy to grow in the house. In glasses of water. Some root medicines, garlic. These are root medicines. They're not just food. It's not just produce. Okay, so you got root medicines such as garlic, onion, ginger, turmeric. These are your root medicines. There's more. That's just a few. Fruits and vegetables, again, God's creations. They're all for us. So be mindful where you get your stuff from. Healthy oils, avocado oil, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, depending, look in the product. It might say canola oil, added canola oil. No. I think the one I have is sunflower oil and extra virgin olive oil. They didn't have no olive oil. It's kind of hard to find it now. So, because they know it's medicinal. I'm just saying. Nuts and seeds. Sesame seed oil is good too. There's some others I didn't name. Whole grains, water, and herb teas. Water and herb teas. Thirsty, you need an extra taste. And watch the sweeteners. Okay. White sugar, no. Healing habits to teach your family. Eat whole foods first. Cook at home more. Drink water before sugar. Heard that? Drink water before sugar. We kind of grew up giving the kids a whole bunch of sugar and then like, here, let's drown them out with water to lessen the sugar, to rush the sugar out of them. Yeah. No. If you plan on having some sugar, just make sure you hydrate with a lot of water. Diabetics or pre-diabetics, let go of the sugar. It's hard, but it's doable. It's other things that have healthy sugar in it, date syrup, molasses, honey. It's not as good. So be mindful. She said, I'm going to make some tea right now. Go ahead, girl. Look, I need a refill. But the healthy habits, eat whole foods first, cook at home more, drink water before sugar, add a color to every meal. Add a color. You didn't have red on your plate yesterday, make sure it's something red on there. Just look at your plate. If it don't look colorful, then add some color. Okay. You can usually find that in fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay. Prep snacks ahead. If you're a snacker like me, prep snacks ahead, my friend. Snacks is usually fruit or something, but to make granola or like chocolate. And I need healthy oats and nuts and seeds and coconut. All of that's in there. And that's a healthy snack that I try to keep around. Everybody's liking it, so we eat it. But it's always something quick to make. It's not as long and dragged out as most people think. But if you're a snacker, prep your snacks ahead of time. If you like certain fruits, put them together in little baggies or little containers. If you like certain vegetables, make sure you have your little dipping sauce or whatever, and make that happen. We got to be more intentional with how we nourish our body. Nutrition is very important. So we're seeing the results and the effects of not nourishing our body properly. It's hard to tell someone if they're going through a lot of stuff, physically, and doctors really aren't really helping to eat different. It's like, that's not simple. Yeah, but it took us 10 years to get here. It took me 13 years eating those Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies every night to destroy my gut. Can I not say that contributed to it on top of just aging? Because we always ate healthy, but I still had that. So I have to contribute that too. Poor habits, eating at night and snacking. Sugar, a lot of sugar too. Not ashamed of it because I changed my habits and I created different habits for our children. So, trying to stay healthy and consistent is important. So salute to Tom, salute to hubby. Stay healthy and consistent. I'm going to call out a meal, and I want you to tell me in the chat, how'd you rebuild it as a healing plate? So, for example, this is a regular, family signature dish: fried chicken, French fries, soda. What would be the healing version? Spaghetti plus garlic bread. How do we upgrade that? Fried chicken, fries, and soda. So we got to go get some mushrooms. It's a certain mushroom. What is it? Is it the oyster mushroom? Y'all correct me in the chat, but it fry it like chicken. I just haven't went and picked it up. I think when I went to the store, their date on it was like about to spoil, so it's kind of been on the shelf too long. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So when I found a place where I can get some good fresh mushrooms, organic, we're gonna open this kitchen and we're gonna do that. Because I want to see if it tastes like chicken. I miss it. It's been a long time. And I smell it. I still cook it all. Y'all, I cook all the meats. Everybody else in the house eat meat. So how would we change this fried chicken, fries, French fries, and soda? What would be the healing version of that? I can tell you. You can fry some salmon. Salmon can be fried. Slice it into smaller portions, not no big old piece. It probably won't have that nice crunch. Might fall apart depending on where you get it from. You can fry salmon, and instead of regular potato French fries, you can have sweet potato fries. You can have carrot fries. You can have zucchini fries. You can have what did I do? Turnip fries. All of those things can be cut. Any root, big root like that, cut it into a French fry. I'm telling you, a little arrowroot is like a cornstarch, but if you have cornstarch, you can use the cornstarch. It's not good for your digestion. It ain't gonna kill you, but it's not good for your digestion. Arrowroot is a healthier diuretic cornstarch. Okay, and you can do that, right? Instead of a soda, you can make ginger ale with ginger and some club soda. I'm just saying, switch that to a tea or a healthy juice. You know, the soda is very damaging, has way too much sugar and all kind of chemicals in it. And spaghetti and garlic bread, how do we upgrade that? With the spaghetti sauce, the store bought, you know, getting some tomatoes and all the peppers and the onions and your garlic and your herbs, oil it up, salt and pepper, wrap it up, throw it in the oven, let that cook and roast to your, roasting perfection. We like it we like a little crust. Yeah, I'm just saying, like a little bit. And mash it up, got spaghetti sauce. Add your seasonings to your taste. And it's healthier. Really, it's not that long, but if you want to make spaghetti on Wednesday, you can prep that. So you already have it. Just a consideration. So it's already healthier because you made it at home versus buying the store-bought jar stuff and then adding more seasoning into that, right? Because most of us do that. It's not always that good. Let's see what you got. It said cranberry, macadamia, white chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds good. I really like the white chocolate chips. Might be a little racist on the white chocolate. White chocolate. I said I'd do a nice baked tarragon garlic chicken rosemary roasted potatoes, and I definitely got to have my ocean spray cranberry mango juice. Okay, I hear that. All right. That sounds good. It sounds good. We use the air fryer a lot. So even if I'm not frying in a lot of heavy grease, usually avocado oil, pan fried, I'll even fry it in the air fryer. So when you got that arrowroot, it'll crust it up for you. I'm going to do my homemade plum tomato marinara sauce with my herbs. No taco seasoning. No taco seasoning. All right. No taco seasoning goes in spaghetti sauce. Let's not do that. And I will have my tofu and vegetables, and I will make homemade garlic bread. I want a bread maker because it is a lot of work to make bread. It really is. And I want to try a bread maker machine. If I can just put all the ingredients in something and let it cook it up for me, that's one I would definitely utilize. It's so time consuming. Goodness gracious. I want to make some ginger snaps. Ginger snaps. Okay, so we made some before, but I didn't make them sweet enough. They were good. The ginger, it was nice. It tasted real good, but it needed to be sweeter. I'm like, damn, I don't have the sweet. So I was just trying not to add as much, but I have the healthy syrups. Use maple syrup, the blue agave. Those are the only two I really use as much. The date syrup does have a higher sugar. But the molasses is good. Okay, and it does have magnesium in it. I usually do it 1 teaspoon, maybe 2 times throughout the day. I kind of just lick it off the spoon. I'm just saying. I don't actually like it in my tea. I like nothing in my tea. No sweetener in my tea. That's just me. It kind of takes away from the taste of everything. I think just doing the fasting and not smoking cigarettes since 2017. It's almost 10 years. 2017, I stopped smoking cigarettes. Yes, I was a cigarette smoker. Yeah. And what's crazy is I stopped every baby. And every pediatrician, told me I shouldn't have did it so drastically because it was cold turkey. And I was an everyday smoker. And I did it drastically. And he just said I could have put all of their bodies in shock by stopping like that. They were good. I was good. It was an adjustment. Trying to break any bad habit is not easy. Okay. But I guess my mindset was if I want to, have this bad habit to hurt myself, that's fine. But having this bad habit to hurt this new life is not an option. Especially with Maddie. She's 38. So he was like, girl, your body could win stroke. I said, what? But I couldn't. Yep. So we did that. So salute to me for that. I'm very proud. Just growing up in an environment, man, you are a product of your environment sometimes. Yes, pure maple syrup. Make sure you look at the ingredients. Make sure you know where your stuff is coming from. My mother's always been like that. You got an app called Bobby Approved. I don't know if you ever heard of that. So we're all learning, and you can scan the barcode while you're in the store. We'll let you know if it's an approved product, that has been assessed more than what the FDA does, like third party, making sure the products are good and healthy and all of that good stuff. So that's a way, because we don't know. The store sells everything and it looked pretty. But if the ingredients is this long, it's not healthy. All right? It's not. Yeah, so we changed those. Now that spaghetti and garlic bread, I haven't did the spaghetti with like zucchini. I'm not really big on pasta, so we don't really like stress that over here. That's like a signature once in a while. Let's have spaghetti type thing when everybody's kind of craving it. It's always delicious, so it's not a big deal. But I do have like whole wheat pasta and stuff like that. But I'll just like oil it up, throw some salt and pepper, some vegetables on top of that versus spaghetti sauce. That's another way to do that. Make sure you had a garlic. Sourdough is best for us older folk. Just saying, it's fermented. What did you learn today? A little bit about nutrition, micronutrients, macronutrients. The vitamins and minerals our body needs because it's a structure and it needs some attention, right? Some intention. Healing begins with awareness. Kitchen medicine cabinet. Kitchen begins with awareness. Nutrition is not a diet. Nutrition is not a diet. It's not. It's a lifestyle of remembering what your body deserves. One of my last shows on Shame Sunday was, if you loved yourself, you wouldn't hate so much. Got to give our body what it needs. Okay, show it a little bit more love than what you've been doing. So, I got a couple of reflection questions. If you come across this live and you watch it all the way to the end, it's always good to ask your students or anyone you're trying to give some wisdom to, what's one thing you think you might change this week? Really? You didn't have to come after me? Okay. Yes, ma'am. You can do what you like. What's one thing you might consider changing this week? I would hope it'd be hydration. Okay. If you're a soda drinker or an extreme coffee drinker, I would hope hydration. Okay. The body needs water. It's very important. It's a part of nutrients for it. So consider that. Leave it in a comment once the stream is over. And then check yourself. Check yourself next week. We're going to rebuild on that. What new food or herb will you add to your kitchen medicine cabinet? Just one. Just got to learn each one. I found out every herb is not good for everybody. You have certain things, if you're genetically prepositioned to some things, you absolutely need to be mindful of the herbs that you consume, even if they are all natural herbs. If you have high blood pressure, you can't take a herb that will, if you're taking blood pressure medicine to lower that, you can't have a tea or a natural herb that's going to lower your blood pressure. You have to be mindful to not put those together because it could be a catastrophe. So we'll be talking about that next. I'll probably be having that discussion. That's important. Everybody wants to, on the holistic pages that I'm on, they'll just come on, what can I use for this? And it'd be crazy stuff too. I'm just saying. I appreciate them asking and inquiring, but family, the village, a lot of our elders had these answers. They knew what to do. They knew trees to get things from and the herbs and the plants to use. So we trying to get back there. And it happens in the kitchen. Your kitchen should be your pharmacy. Your kitchen should be your medicine cabinet, and your kitchen should be your hospital. We're going to talk about the SNPs. And that's important because there's a lot of natural things that some people shouldn't have because of these SNPs. It's a genetic SNP. Explain it simply, it stands for single nucleotide polymorphism. It's the acronym is SNP, but it's pronounced SNP. All right. Think of your DNA as a recipe book. I think when we first came into this space, me and my husband was saying, everybody should come with nutritional facts, like NASCAR sponsors and stuff. We should see what's going on in here. So this is it's like a DNA recipe book. So consider SNP as that, right? It's a tiny typo in one letter of a recipe. You have one typo in your DNA recipe book, right? Most typos don't cause big problems, but the dish still comes out fine, right? But some typos change how the recipe cooks. It might cook faster, it might cook slower, it might use more ingredients or not enough, or it might burn easily. So this is exactly how those SNPs work in the body. They change how well you process nutrients. It changes how well you detox. It changes how well, you make hormones or break down herbs and medicines. So you definitely have to be mindful of you having these genetic SNPs. So we're going to talk about that because it is really important. It's really important. So again, like I said, it's causing me, being a homeschool parent, it's causing me to dive and dig a little deeper into teaching because, I can't just go along with the curriculum and science that they have and just say that's it. Because it's just like one activity, another little activity, and then, a couple of little preview assessments, and then a little test, and then a quiz. Like it's not enough for them to get clear understanding of how nutrients works, the micronutrient and the macronutrient, and how it's affecting our bodies. I'm almost 50 years old. Like I need to know this. I want longevity, and I don't want a whole bunch of ailments and issues to just remain and stay when there's things that I can feed my body to change it. So kitchen medicine cabinet will be here, to bring these things to you so we can get a little bit more prepared, to nourish our bodies the proper way. What did your body teach you recently? What did your body teach you recently? Well, welcome to Kitchen Medicine Cabinet. It taught me to nourish my body better. I thought I was. We eat healthy. We don't eat out a lot. We don't eat a lot of processed food, but I still wasn't giving my body the things that it needed to move accordingly. So relearning is important too. I appreciate y'all for joining me today for this little bit of time. We'll be popping back in. I think we're gonna make that chocolate tomorrow because I need some more chocolate. Just saying. So if today blessed you, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment and share this with your tribe. Share this with your village so we can get on this journey. Thanksgiving is coming. It's next week. It shouldn't be a gluttonous affair. That's all I'm saying. Make sure your plate has a rainbow on it, right? They used to say when we was kids, your eyes is bigger than your stomach. Like they were trying to say these things to not shame you. Like, why the hell is your plate so damn big? Your stomach ain't that big. And if it's that big, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's going to stretch to the point where it can burst. Or you don't put on 600 pounds. So sometimes shame is needed for society to thrive. Not being a bully, but being aware and conscious of what you do is going to harm you in the long run. Trying to heal over here. Trying to repair, rebuild, reboot. reclaim that village mindset. I'm the elder now. I ain't no little girl. I ain't just no young woman. Postmenopausal elder. Okay, and I stand firm on that. I got some wisdom. I got some knowledge, and I'm willing to share for free. That's all I'm saying. Support a sister. You know, I do need a bread machine. I'm saying Christmas is coming. So again, you know, if you do feel blessed today, hit that subscribe button. You know, leave a comment and share this with your tribe. Because we heal in real life. You know, it's not just a theory. We heal in real life. You know, I miss it, she said. I think y'all know who I am. And remember, rebuilding the village mindset. It will take sacrifice. People will shame you for why you eating like that. What you think, you a rabbit? You eat like a bird. You getting skinny, your head looking big. Shame. They use it the wrong way. All right. So rebuild the village mindset. It will take some sacrifice, but it starts right here and it starts in your kitchen, you know, and I'm willing to help walk us through it. It's not an easy task, but I like being in this kitchen. Ain't nobody punishing me. I'm not dragged in here. None of that. Dishes ain't a fight in here. Even with a dishwasher, we don't even use it. I'm just saying. Take that time as meditation, all right? Being still with yourself, standing still, thinking and listening to your body when washing the dishes. You ain't heard that in 30 years. I know. So I do have, I can go on and on. Your brain, your muscles, your red blood cells, they all run on glucose, carbs, or when glucose comes from. This issue is not carbs, it's the quality of carbs. So be mindful of the quality of the carbs that you're eating, the quality of the fats that you're eating, quality of the caffeine and the sugar, sweeteners that you're eating. Your body needs quality, okay? It's not about quantity, it's about quality. D is in the chat. Welcome, I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all chilling out with me for a little bit, learn a little bit about nutrition if you're just getting here. Rewind it back. We talked about the micro and the macro of nutrients, you know, how it fuels our body, you know, what it does for our body and the foods that we can utilize to get these things. So if you do get a blood work panel or metabolism panel and it's saying things are low or high or whatever the case may be, you can slowly change that with the foods. So pay attention to that. Go back and review. Do your own research. Okay, that's the best knowledge. Doing your own research, but take what you learn from here. Hope you appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button and comment on your way out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All right. Y'all go over and check A Tribe Called Harris, Red Lipstick Vibes. Salute to the sisters out here talking that stuff, trying to bring correction to our society. One of the main things I do say is society can't thrive no higher than the morality of our women. So be conscious of how you're moving out here in the world. Be kind to someone besides yourself, because that's when true character shines through. And we'll see y'all this week. We're usually on Tuesdays. Check us out on The Tribe Called Harris. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. So, and hit that notification bell on Kitchen Medicine Cabinet, because I'm going to pop up anytime, because I'm always in the kitchen. All right. So salute to y'all for being champions. And I wish y'all well on this journey of healing and reclaiming your mind, your body, and your kitchen. All right. So sending love and light. Peace, everybody.
Up and away, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down. Up and away, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the idea ideal one that we want them to live in. Not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there.
Me an animal, I eat a fake motherfucker like a cannibal, and I don't even understand how he got that far. Cause every time he write a rhyme, it's about his goddamn car. You know the top 10 hottest in the fucking game? Well, 8 of them niggas fucking lame. It's a fucking shame how y'all put them on a pedestal, but I figure you ain't got nothing better to do.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last reason.
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna I said my face bump, ass tight, crack stuck up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night, hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga, put it back in all these bitches fuck. It's big bad pussy, not the belly band. Take a man, run him back, party back, and know you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's